What's up, everybody? This is going to be my review of the ETRobot mechanical gaming keyboard, red LED backlit with blue switches. It's got, just right off the bat, it's got this beautiful red aluminum body. It's got cherry blue, like generic cherry blue switches. The description says that they're made in the same factory as Cherry MX blue switches, so take that as you will. The cable here is braided, comes with one of these things. I don't even know what you would call that, and it's gold plated. I don't know if you can tell right in there. This is for my mouse. This is for the keyboard right there, so it's gold plated. Additionally, it comes with a couple extra switches, which I'll show to you guys right here. Give me a second. So here are those extra switches. You can see right here, it's a nice, it looks like it might be a hot swap switch based on the back, and based on the fact that the puller has right here to pull switches out. You can see the switch. I don't know if you can hear it right there, but yeah, they're pretty nice. Here's the puller. You can pull off the keycap, and we'll go ahead and do that right now. We'll just come through here and pull off right there. Doing this with one hand isn't the greatest. You can see right in there, you can see the LED up at the top. The switch is right here. And you can see, actually, this is teasing some of the lighting effects. I got the ripple there. Here's the keycap itself. It's pretty sturdy. Like, you can't really bend it like this. And on the old keyboard I have, right over here, if I pull one of these off, and this is a cheap keyboard here, but there's bend in the keys, like you can feel the sides bending and stuff, so it's definitely sturdier than that one over there. Oh man, this desk is a mess. We gotta set up this side for my wife soon, and this is all leftover from, well, this is drinks from tonight's stream, but this is all leftover from moving everything in here after the hurricane. But yeah, so the caps themselves are pretty nice. I don't know if on video you can make it out. I think you can. There's a slight texturing to them. You can see that on video there. And it's pretty, oh, I've dropped it. Come back. Okay. The texturing's pretty nice. It makes for a good key feel. You can see the font here. It was a little bit confusing at first. Like, for example, this is caps lock here, and it threw me off at first, but once I'm actually typing, I don't even pay attention to the tops of keys anyway, but there you have it. It's a nice gamey font. The other thing it came with, so it came with just that and the manual, which is here. Here's the manual. So this is all that came in there. That's basically all that came. The box is right up there. And the manual here, it just says ET Gaming Athletic Game Keyboard, which I find kind of funny. And you just have real basic lighting controls and all of that. Now, I tested the keyboard with Aqua Key Test to make sure that it was all anti-ghosting, and it is in fact anti-ghosting. That was good. I also did a flex test, doing a little bit of just, bending with both hands. I can't do that right now. And there's little to no flex in this board. It's really nice. The build quality, I mean, you can just hear it. Like, that is a nice all aluminum board. It's real nice. Doesn't move much when you're actually typing on it. It's got these rubber pads here, and here's, you can hear the switches here. Let's get it like this. So pretty nice. They feel real good. They have a nice bounce back, and they're very tactile, and I like it a lot. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights so we can demo the lighting functions themselves. So we'll start here. This is just your basic all lights on. Here it does kind of a cool thing. It goes from light to dark. Here we have, it's just a slow breathing. And you can actually increase or decrease speeds by pressing FN and the minus or the plus. So we can actually speed that up here, and you can see now it's breathing much faster. We'll drop that down to the slowest because I like my things slow. And then I think that's it for that first button. Oh no, the last one You can see you press and it just dims right there, the one key that you press. From there, we'll go down to the next lighting function. You can see here a nice wave. Let's go to the next one. Here we have a kind of a variation. It kind of circles the board. This one it's like two waves crashing in the middle almost. And here is like multiple waves, I would say. Then we have this here, which nice lighting up the board. We also have this, which is just, it lights up the single key after you've pressed it. This here does a line off of each press. And then this one here is the last one, which kind of lights up the little surrounding area. From there, we go to this, which is the user programmable mode. I actually really like this. This is saved from like a quick kind of look at a War Thunder setup, but I'll go ahead and erase it and show you how this works. So you press FN and end, and now the keyboards blink. You can see these blinking lights up here to indicate that it's recording, and then each key that you press while it's in this mode will remain illuminated when it goes outside of this mode. So I'm going to go ahead and hit all the keys that I used for War Thunder so far. Can't think if I use any others. That's basically it. But yeah, and then you just press F and end again, and it's saved, and that's your lit keys. So pretty cool if you want to make a game-specific lighting combo. From there you have this, which is a pretty long one. Basically it zips down here to the bottom, and it'll slowly fill up before then zipping all the way back up, which you'll see now. And then it just kind of crashes in the middle and starts breathing there. Then we have this next one here, which is like, I think of it as a snake going across. You have this next one here, which is kind of just a little bit of a random, I like to think it looks like rain falling down. Pretty cool there. And then you have, this is my favorite, this is what I leave it on, which is just kind of a reverse, and it just makes a wave of darkness after you've pressed. From there, I don't think there's any more here, no. So the next one here, this is just kind of a bit of a random pattern. This one is, I guess, a variation of that with more light. Here we have, it breathes from the bottom up. And here we have a side scrolling thing. So I'll just return that to the one that I used there. There we go. You can control the speed, so we can actually speed this up a lot. You'll see, boom, it just goes right through. And slow it down, boom. You can also control the lighting, so, or the intensity of the light. You can see it's darkening. And yeah, on the back end here, you can see the side is actually also illuminated, and so is the back. And yeah, and then each key is illuminated as well. And then you've got your indicators up here. I'll turn the lights back on. And that pretty much sums it up. I did do a full work day with this keyboard. I did a full days of work, and I did a stream. And I definitely do think that this is a good budget mechanical keyboard. It comes in at $50 on Amazon, and I think for that price, it's just a beautiful looking keyboard, and it functions really well, really nicely. It has great build quality, and there's not much else to say. I mean, the only downsides for me, which are really, really minor, is no RGB, which, I mean, you know, RGB, but I mean, I'm kind of decking out the whole red anyway. So it's really a minor inconvenience, and they said they're working on bringing an RGB model to market. And then the other thing was no wrist rest. You can see this one had one, but really it's actually pretty low to the low to the desk, and it didn't, after a full day, it didn't cause my wrist any problems. So it's pretty nice. I think as long as you don't kick the back end out, it does have some stands back there. Yeah, let's get you to see those. Yeah, I think as long as you don't kick those out, it's good ergonomically speaking. And besides, you could always just purchase a wrist rest. But yeah, that's my review right there. Highly recommended it, or I highly recommend it for a budget keyboard, and it's going to be my go-to keyboard for the remainder of, I don't know, for the foreseeable future, I guess. I'll be giving that one there to my wife, and it's just a real nice keyboard. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in a stream soon. Cheers!